You know, right. I think we started streaming. Just give me 2 minutes, since I need to. Well, this might start flying, you know. But anyways, let me see where this is at. No, it's better to wait for this to close. Right, but anyways, just want to start posting my links on my platforms. Right, and tell me what it means. I'm actually working on a few videos for you guys, right? Uh, this is not my first stream, bro. This is this is not my first stream. There has to be something wrong with this. I need to sort this out because this is not my first stream. Right, like I need to make this right now. You know, sort it out afterwards. And uh, uh, just put these real quick. Fucking search. Right, the link. How do I kick? I think kick really makes it easy to, um, talk to a person you're watching them while they're streaming because the latency is amazing. You know. Right, so I need to copy the YouTube link. There has to be a better way to do this. I need to try seeing how this works. There has to be a better way. Because it's not gonna work like this. Right, so that is still playing out. Roll. That could possibly like start jumping. It could possibly start jumping. It's not. Right, let's see. Anyways, I need to get these out. Boom. Get these thingies out real quick. You can't add more than one link. Streaming. I'll send you the link, isn't it? Right. So yeah, please just right. Need to. I need a dollar.
I came from nothing. Somehow me. Yo.
almost done this. Okay, that is fine. Right. So it is gapping upwards. I don't want to execute right now because there is no lower wick. And like I said, I mean, this is okay. So we have people watching kick. We do not have any watching kick at the moment. Right, so kick is a nice platform, you know. Anyways, what do we have here? 1 hour time frame was bullish. 4 hour daily charts. So right, so when you start trading, I need to see if anyone's watching in the first place. Right, so when you start trading, you need to see that what price action did you have in the previous sessions. Since I trade the New York session, we have 2 sessions prior to the New York session, which are the London session and the Asian session, right? So as you can see, the London session was really, I mean, it was shit. The Asian session was sort of bullish momentum, but many rejections. But then you have the New York session right now, which is it's proper gapping upwards. This was a nice move upwards, I can't lie. But I would have preferred kind of to close somewhere here or here, and then I could take buys. So I'm not gonna try taking a trade before the New York session opens, and just get myself fucked like that. I would prefer. But this was a nice entry though. But then again, the thing is that when you trade, you need to know where your stop loss is going to be, right? If I do place a long position here, my stop loss would be all the way here, which is 100 pips, right? So I don't want that, especially on a Thursday. I really don't want that. I would prefer keeping it low key, just trying to see what position works for me. Oh, it is. It is mental, bro. Look, what is up? Right, I need to wait for people to join in as well. Oh. Right. Um, it's a weird position to be in, you know, because really, I mean, it's gapping upwards, and I don't want to miss moves like that. I'm just so confused at this point. Right, best we draw some levels, right? Gonna go to the 30-minute time frame, and what's the closest resistance? It's this one. Just drop this. Boom. What's the closest support? That's this, right? So really, I mean, we're going to be a position now. So look, when you find yourself in a situation like this, what you have to do is you have to wait for some sort of structure to form, right? Because the closest support you have is about 300 to 400 pips away, right? So in such a case, what you want is essentially you want some sort of support to form and then push upwards. Because remember, you always have a bias when you're trading. Like for example, when I was trading yesterday, my bias was sells. You know, I made profit on sells, right? The trade I took was this one. I remember now. I took this trade, right? This one. Right, this is the trade I took yesterday. So my bias was sells, and that was based off of the trend, right? So follow the trend is what they say, and that's basically what you have to do. Just follow the trend. You know, don't try to be an outlier. Don't try to think out of the box. It's just plain simple. It's in front of you, so just do what it is. Just do as it comes. Don't try to be unique. You know, you're gonna lose money that way. Don't do any of that. Just try to understand what's happening in front of you, which is the candle is going upwards, sort of rejecting. We can wait for some sort of support to form, right? But if you do have a bearish candle forming here, you can go for some sells, right? You can go for some sells, at least 40, 50 pips, which is like here. Remember, when we're trading, I'm not trying to grab the whole move, you know, I'm not trying to grab like 100, 200 pips. I want like 30, 40 pips. That's more than enough for me. I don't want any more than that, you know. Just take it easy. Don't rush it. Don't think that you need like fucking, I don't know, fucking 400 pips, 3 to 400 pips, because that is way too much. Right? You don't need 3 to 400 pips. I mean, if you get 3 to 400 pips, that is going to be amazing. You know, the money you're going to be making on that is going to be mental. But but then again, you have to look at how many times you can actually do that. You know, and that is, let me tell you, it's not going to be very frequent. No, it's only going to barely. I mean, every. Oh, look at this. Right. So, what's our bias? Right. What's our bias? You think when you look at the chart, you have to think about your bias. Like that's what you have to think about. So I'm still thinking like it could come like here first before going up, right? But if you look at short term, I'm yawning, man. Why am I yawning? I slept fine. I slept everything. I mean, I don't know why it's not working out for me. Right, so you have to look at this, which is sort of rejected. So if we form a bearish candle, we could possibly clear out this range, right? USD JPY is going to be, oh, right. This was a nice sell. I could have looked at that. This would have been a nice until here, I would say. Okay, let's just anticipate, you know. Let's see if this comes like here. Okay, let's see if this does fill this range out, if it does fill this TP out, you know. Let's see what happens. Anyways, going back to gold is, whoa, just bullish, man, just bullish. I mean, I'm not hating, you know. I'm not hating. I rate it. I'm fine with it. This is essentially this is what I wanted, you know. Right. The only reason I'm streaming is because I thought to myself, do you know what? Since I'm trying to understand, and since I've been doing this for a long time now, I should probably start documenting where I go. And you know, I love doing challenges every now and then, like 50 to to 5,000 or 100 to 10,000, right? I love the idea of these challenges and all that. So I was just thinking to myself, you know what? Let me try doing one of these. Let me try doing one of these, is what I thought to myself. Right. Right. What is happening here? Right, so if this does close here, I would still wait for some sort of structure to form and then push upwards, because for me, I don't think it makes sense to just jump in like that. But it is moving up, man. I'll tell you that though. It is moving up. Let me open up Forex Factory. Oh, fuck off. I need to get a new laptop. I can't lie. Right, so we don't have news. We don't have nothing. We just have these, which are gonna be a bit of a headache. I don't know. Mm, I think it's just me watching me. Hey, you know, regardless, I'm gonna keep on streaming. I don't give a shit. If someone watches me, someone doesn't watch me, I don't give a shit. I have to stream regardless, you know. So hey, if people don't watch it, it is what it is. I can't be bothered. Yo, Melanie, what's happening? Right, anyways, yeah. So I mean, really, at this point, I'm just gonna wait for some sort of structure to form because there's no point in me jumping in like this. Let me see if my status is up. I think it is, man. Oh, wait, let me go. Right, so I think the only thing I love about Twitch is Kick is fuck Twitch. I can't be asked. Kick is the latency is amazing. I can talk to people easy. It's a nice platform. Right, let's see where this is going. Okay, I think I placed them on there. There you go, that makes sense now. Right, so I mean, this is just me anticipating. I haven't really put in a position or anything. It's just me anticipating. Let's see what happens. Right, so whoever's watching on Kick, right, I have no idea who's watching me. Whoever's watching on Kick, have you not traded before? Or like, where do you not come from? Are you not experienced traders, or have you never traded before? Tell me, I'm interested. Right, I need to change the dynamics here. I need to change the dynamics. Nobody's watching. I need to do something about this. Right. So I guess people are just not wanting to talk here. Right, people, those who are watching, have you not traded before? I don't know if there's any point typing. Have you not traded before? Or it's Andrea. Oh shit! Yo, what's up? Yeah. I mean, it's nice to see you here, and yeah, I mean, you know how it is. I'm just streaming, just trying to teach people how to trade, and really just documenting my journey. You know what I mean? But I've been doing this for a long time now, so I would say I'm at that point where I'm comfortable streaming. I know what I'm doing. If you don't know what you're doing, just do not trade with real money. you know. But yeah, I mean that's just what it is. And yeah, you're welcome. You know, if you got any questions, if you want to know how to set up your accounts, or essentially, respect, all right, man. But yeah, I mean, essentially, if you want to know how to put in, how to transfer, how to use your crypto transfer networks, which is essentially how you're going to trade afterwards, and how to start a demo account, right? So what I would suggest is always start with a demo account first, right? Just make a demo account of say like £1,000 or £5,000 or something dollars. I mean, and yeah, just try to scale it as much as you can for 1 month. You know, for 1 month consistent, and do not overtrade. You know, so if I had to say like there's a few rules, right? Rules of fucking trading. Rules of fucking trading. Not all in trading, isn't it? In trading, rules in trading, right? We have a few rules, right? We have to follow these no matter what happens. If you want to be a consistently profitable trader, that is, right? And the first one is, I mean, it's quite obvious, but people just don't want to follow trading advices now, isn't it? But then again, 95% of people are just unprofitable, you know. First rule, no more than 2 trades a day. No more than 2 trades a day. No more, bro. No chance that is happening. If you've lost once, right, you can give it another chance and you can try jumping in the game. Like, in fact, there is an example here. Let me show you guys something. Not here, no. Right, here. So, you the day before yesterday, I think this was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So, we had this set of forming, and I was streaming. I told everyone, I was not streaming, but I posted a story on my Instagram, and I was like, for those who have missed this trade, you lot can jump in at this point, right? And the way you're gonna have to do it is wait for this candle to wake up, go down, and then enter. Now it did exactly what I told you guys it would, but then it picked up even, further. It basically it hit stop losses, right? And this sort of stuff it happens all the time. So what you have to understand is, in such circumstances, you have to give your trade another chance, right? Which is totally understandable. And you can see, I mean, if you entered again, you would have come all the way to here. But obviously, I would not wait till here. I would probably just wait till here, get like 30 to 40 pips, and yeah, I mean that would be it for me. I'm not gonna be jumping in for the whole move, you know. Right, so now we're just waiting for some sort of structure to form, you know. Wait for say like a support to form and then maybe push upwards. That would be an amazing trade. That would be. Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's the first rule, right? The second trade is basically you giving yourself a chance. No over risking. No over risking. No matter what happens, bro. If you have a $500 account, right? Please do not risk more than $25. Do not risk more than, because I mean, then again, you can risk that if you have, how do I put this in a way where you're not going to be offended? If that's if that money, if you lose that money and you're not going to find yourself in a predicament, right? Then it's totally fine. Maybe even risk the whole 500, you know. But then again, you need to understand you can lose that money, so do not be fucking crying when you lose that money, you know. If that money is like, okay, you know what? If I lose this money, I'm gonna be totally fine. Okay, go on. Go and do it. Do whatever you want. I'm not gonna be setting rules here. This is just for myself, you know. But then again, there's a reason why I'm profitable, you know, and that is rules. You have certain rules for it. We follow it. Right. So, I mean, along with this, don't try grabbing entire moves, right? And what I mean by that is, say for example, right, if I started streaming like 30 minutes earlier, I would have caught this move, right? If I just go here, right? So I would have caught this move. But look, this came from this point all the way to here, which is around 300 fucking pips. 300 pips is ridiculous, you know. This is ridiculous. Like, if you catch it even with the lowest lot size, you're gonna make at least like $30, which is the lowest lot size. You know, $30. I mean, it's really. I mean, it's not a lot of money. Even with the lowest lot size, you would make $30, right? So with the standard lot size, you would make roughly 310, $3,000, right? With a standard lot size, that is just this is just different level, you know, like 300 pips. Anyways, I would have caught this move, but you know, since I'm following my rules, if I place a long position in here, I would be out the moment it's touching this zone. You know, the moment it comes like here, I'm out. I'm totally out. I'm not holding. No chance I'm holding. You know, no chance. Nope. Not in the slightest. That is not happening. I'm not going to be risking my money like that, bro. No way. I'm taking whatever the market gives me and I'm out. I'm not going to be like, bro, maybe if I hold on for a few more minutes, you know, maybe if I do something like, hey, respect that, respect that. But maybe if I, you know, hold it for a few more minutes, maybe I make some, you know, a few more pounds, a couple of hundred more pounds. Bro, that is the worst way to trade. Do not hold. Just take whatever you get and out, bro. In the markets, I'm like a deer, bro. The slightest, if I see the slightest, you know, move, um, let's say in the opposite direction or something that I'm not wanting, I'm out, bro. I'm not gonna be in. No chance. No chance, bro. And lastly, the most important of all, losing is fine, right? Do not revenge trade. The most important things right here. Wait. Oh, there we go. The most important things right here. Losing is fine. Do not revenge trade, bruv. I lose all the time. But the thing is, my losses are not as big as my wins, right? I would lose like barely even 0.5% of my account. But when I win big. You know, I'm winning like 3%, 4%, 5%. So I'm winning. Even sometimes I'm winning 30%, bro, which is mental, though. But anyways, that is just, you know, position sizing and making sure your lot sizes, your pips. I'm gonna talk about everything afterwards. You know, I'm working on. I don't know if I want to tell you guys this before actually releasing these, but I'm actually I've been working on some stuff. You know, so I'm gonna make like 10 slideshows, and I'm gonna be making some videos, and you know, just for people who want to know how to trade. And don't worry, it's not paid or anything. It's just fucking YouTube videos. You know what I mean? So if you want to trade, you would actually watch these. If you don't want to trade, like fuck off. You know, I can't be asked. You know, if you don't want to trade, just go away. I've got shit to do. You know, I'm not really asking for money. I make a note for myself. But yeah, so this is just for people that want to trade, and essentially for really what's the word for it? For really making sure I know what I'm talking about. You know, just simple slides and really building up from this point onwards. I'm gonna try making 7 more, and then yeah, I mean, let's see what happens, though, isn't it? By the way, this is the platform I'll give yourself a link to. This is a funded account, okay? This is a funded account. It's called a demo account, but it really, I mean, it's not really a demo account. It's a funded account. Um, right. So you know, for example, if you're trying to see how you can backtest, right? Which, by the way, backtesting is like, love that. But anyways, backtesting is like basically you just trying to practice how to face the markets, you know. So this is the platform I told you about. If I press this, right? I can change my capitals. Let's say like 10,000, and I'm doing last week Monday, and let's do that 100x. Let's do 7, which is London market open time, right? So this is the time at which the London market opens up, which is 7 p.m. sharp, 7 a.m. sharp, UTC time, that is. So, right, so this is a Monday, and that's why you have this gap here. And right, so I can just basically just trade, you know. This is like market replay and all that, and look at that, you know. So let's see what happens here. You know, okay, so this is just ranging, nothing really happening. Right, so let's just go straight forward, try to see where this gets us. Meanwhile, I'll try keeping a look at the fucking charts as well, you know. Yeah, so this is just, I don't know, fucking mental, bro. Let's see what happened here. Oh, okay, never mind. So this was, like I said, this is just me anticipating, you know. USD JPY is a fiat currency. Fiat currencies are not to be trusted, bro. I can't lie. I hate fiat currencies, so I'm not really jumping in with a big position. Anyways, let's come here. Yeah, so this is just back testing, you know. I don't know if we can go with the. Wait, let me see. Let me see in it. Da, da, da. Imagine, imagine. Right, so we have. Oh wait, let me take a look at the fucking markets. 5 minute time frame. Ooh. Right, so it could start rejecting at this point. That is fine. Yeah, I can't be bothered. Wait, what time is it? Oh, I see what's happening here. Placing position of setting. Stop loss is important, people. Stop loss is extremely important. Right? Boom. There we go. So this is exactly how you want to aim in for a position. Now I'll tell you why. For example, if I'm jumping in a trade, the confirmations I'm looking at. First and foremost, this is a resistance, right? This candle came here, rejected, came right back down. This one closed on the support. Next one baked upwards, came back down to break this low. Boom, I enter for sells, and I'm in. I'm taking out. Boom, you know, easy position. Nothing. No fucking rocket science here. Just straightforward. Right, what is happening here, man? So how long have you been trading? It's been about 2 years, more or less, at this point. Roughly 2 years. A bit longer actually now, I think. But yeah, about roughly about 2 years, just on and off, you know. But like say like 7 to 8 months in, I was like, do you know what? I need to take this serious, you know. So 1 year, year, fucking 4 months, 4 or 5 months. I did it proper, you know. And bruv, I've lost so much money. I've lost so much money, you know. But you know, I've made it back as well, so so it's not that big of a deal. But hey, it's just about being patient, you know. You don't want to take risky setups. If you have to really like squint to see a setup, it's not there. Do you know what I mean? So just stay out of it. Just don't jump in. Don't jump in no matter what happens, bro. Just don't jump in. You know? Wait for a proper setup to form. If you see it actually forming, if you see it forming the way you want it to be, you know, laid out and all that, if you see proper confirmations, yeah, fine, go on, jump in. It's not that big of a deal. But hey, if there really is a setup, and then again you're just trying to, you know, trade just for the sake of it, bruv, you're gonna lose money like a fucking, I don't know, like a fucking gambler. That's what it is. You're gonna lose money straight out of the bank. You just donating at this point, you know. That's the way it is for some people, bruv. Sheesh. I moved to fucking Ripollet recently, man. The weather is so nice in Spain. It's just hot, like during afternoon is fucking hot. Fucking daytime is not too bad, but you know. Right, let's see if we have anyone else watching. The thing is, I'm just so surprised, you know, that people they just don't want to go into trading. Right, that's a very good question. So there's this big, big trading influencer, right? His name is God, look, this guy, right? He's a fucking weirdo. I can't lie. Look at this fucking weirdo. But anyways, believe it or not, this guy is a multi-millionaire, you know, and he's a big time millionaire, and he was back in 2013 or 15 or something, right? He used to trade Bitcoin, you know, he used to trade Bitcoin. He is fucking rich, bro. He's a multi-millionaire, bro. Millions of easily. But it was this guy, right? Which is kind of funny, I can't lie. But he's a big time trader. He's Pakistani, by the way. And apart from him, someone I really look up to is um, he's not a trader, but he is an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur, is that how you say it? Jim Ron. I love Jim Ron, man. Kind of like he is best, the best ever. Jim Ron. He's just different, man. I mean, he was, you know, I listen to him every now and then, and he's just different level of entrepreneurship and fucking ideas, and he used to do these seminars, and he used to watch 4 hours, 3 hours non-stop, bro. But I would suggest 100% if you want to like focus on that stuff, watch Jim Ron. Traders, my favorite trader is Raja Banks, right? So you can wait, let me fucking open this channel. The best trader, 100%. I love this guy, bro. I love this. He's Pakistani Canadian, by the way, but he is the guy, man. He is the guy. I love him. He is the best, bro. You know, it's funny. It's funny how he he's really focusing on his thumbnails and all that these days. But I remember, yeah. So back then he wasn't really into all that stuff. MFF, Marcus Fluidity University. This is his platform. But yeah, he was amazing, man. Even now he's just posting content. He's like He works out. He's a businessman. He's trading. I just the strategy that I use for trading is actually his strategy. A bit of a twist on it, but it's really, I mean, it's his strategy. Never get funded. Which one is you? He is amazing, man. I love this guy. I love this guy. 100%. I love this guy, bro. He's like, when I was so say around 13, 14 months ago, a bit over a year, it was I used to work right in a fucking takeaway and all that. I was down bad me, and I used to watch his videos and all that. Bruv, he was an inspiration, man. Still is, of course. He's an amazing person, man. I love Roger Banks. Roger Banks, fucking, because like a Pakistani guy. Right, okay. So we have some setup form in here, right? So what I'm looking at is, first and foremost, I'm going to put this here. If this candle closes like this, right? Let me just take a look at the 5 minute time frame, right? So if this candle closes like this, the next candle wicks down like till here, not till here. Does not break the previous low, wicks down till here, breaks its own high. I could enter for buys, right? But I don't want this candle to close like here or something, because if it does that, then I'm gonna have to wait another 15 minutes for a candle to close here or something. So I'm just gonna wait for some sort of structure to form, which is this candle to close bearish, right? So when I'm trading, essentially this is what I think. Okay, I want to take buys. Is the previous candle, is it bullish? Nope. Am I taking buys? Nope. Straightforward. I want to take sells. Is the previous candle bearish? Is it, did it go downwards? Yes. Okay, now I can think about taking sells. But how big is the fucking candle? It's fucking 150 pips. Can I take sells? No, no chance. That is not happening, right? So first and foremost, you look at the candle the way it is. Then obviously there's certain other rules you have to follow. But yeah, I mean, really, you have to think about it. It comes with time. It comes with time. It comes with trying to learn a strategy. You know what? I'm gonna show you something. Are you still watching, by the way? I don't know if you're watching, but just gonna show you either way. I'm gonna show you something. So I used to trade with this friend of mine, right? This guy, I don't know. Oh yeah, he's from the Raja Banks server. Oh shit, where is it? I think I left it by accident. Right, so I'll show you something. This. So watching and taking notes. I rate it, man. I rate it. Right, so this was straight down. This was my server. This was my server. I used to fucking um what's the word for it? Take notes and journal every single thing, bro. Every single thing. I used to fucking. You can see like fucking June 2025. This actually goes way back. This is me and my fucking friend. Wait, let me see if we talk about crazy stuff all the time, so I don't want to. I don't want to surprise you or anything. But let me let me see how far back this goes. But this goes like May or something. I think. I'm not too sure. But we were active. We were active. We were proper active. Me and this guy. This is my best friend of all time. He's not that into trading anymore because I mean, he's got many other things going on. and you know, it's just me here, and I'm doing a few other things. But yeah, we're chilling. You know, we're chilling. Let's see how far back this goes. But I've been trading like proper 6 to 8 months prior to this, you know, server opening up and all that. Bruv, how far back does this go? Fucking June or something. No, it still goes. Right, I don't know if I want to keep on going. I'm already almost done though. Might as well, do you know what I mean? Right, almost, yeah. May 26th. Right. 26th of fucking May, bruv. That is mental. Yeah, yeah, man. It's no trades. This is his, you know, his journaling and all that. He was, he used to trade ICT and all that, you know, which was slightly different. By the way, I think I should close this because I want to, we have a set of forming, so I don't want to miss this setup, you know. We have a set of forming. I want to be ready for this. Right. It's okay. I mean, I mean, you still haven't really seen what we talk about. You know what I mean? But anyways, this was my you know, my stuff. FTMO is basically it's a funded firm, prop firm, right? So this was me journaling every single trade I take, or every single day, and the trades that I take. How breaker blocks of Rav, I was onto different strategies and all that bullshit, man. Damn. This is actually funny. You can see that September 11th, no journal, nothing. Big loss today. That's it. Big loss today, man. Just big loss today. That is mental. But this was FTMO trades and refining my strategy. So, you know, I was into ICTs and all that. ICT and SMC. It's a different fucking strategy, and I hate that fucking thing. It's so fucking complicated for no fucking reason. You know. By the way, we're almost about to close. I'll just give this a rest for like a few minutes. Right. So, Andrea, if you're looking, if you're still watching, I'll just let you know. So, what's about to happen is this candle is about to close bullish. If if the next candle opens up, comes like here or something, right? Or here or something, but at least wicks down and then breaks its own high, we could enter for buys, right? But then again, you need to understand there is a decent chance of losing at all times, you know? Okay, so it just fucking gapped up, straight up gapped up. Right, so now we're just gonna wait for a wick down, right? Just gonna wait for a wick down. If it doesn't wick down, it's totally fine, you know? Shit happens. But we're gonna wait for a wick down, proper, like here or something. Then it breaks like this level, you know, and then we could enter for buys. And we go 5 minute time frame. Yeah, you know, I need some sort of big down, you know. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yep, it's happening. It's happening. Right. So now if it does that thing, I could jump in. I could literally jump in with a nice position, you know. Just gonna wait for a nice wick down, moving up with volume, right? That's what I want. Moving up with proper volume, and then I fucking jump in. Right, right. It's looking good. It's looking good. But hey, you have to be prepared for anything, you know? We might even lose. So you're not supposed to risk too much. And remember, even if you lose, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. You know, I've got winning trades all week, you know, whole week. So even if I lose, it's not gonna be that big of a deal because I'm not risking too much, you know? So that's just what it is. Do not risk too much, right? Okay, there we go. Could enter to here. or something, and just place that right here. Right, that's fine. Then again, I mean, this is me just executing like normal lot size. I'm not gonna risk too much. I'm not gonna risk like fucking 10% or something like that. Just normal risk, because in case it does start rejecting, I'm gonna be totally fine. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. Gonna make it even tighter. Once you place your stop loss, do not make it bigger. Like make sure that you've calculated the risk, and you're not gonna be fucking jumping in. I'm gonna explain this afterwards, but lot sizes, big lot sizes. That's exactly what you don't want. No way, no chance. Right, so since we have executed on a position, hey, just gonna wait for it to fucking play out. If it doesn't play out, totally fine, like I said. But anyways, let's go on to the Discord server now. Right, so this is exactly what Raja Banks teaches for his strategy, right? Which is indicate your bias for the day, daily candles, cash the respective level, and this and that and all that bullshit. That's essentially what it is. No formal association should be higher than 25 pips. This has changed now, right? This has totally changed now. Times have changed. Gold is fucking $4,500 per ounce. This was back when gold was like 3,000 or something. I think 3,000 or 2,800 or something. These were different times. These were different fucking times. But now it's just totally different. Right. Anyways, are you having any? It's been lucky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's totally fine. Like I said, if you lose this, if I lose this fucking trade, I'm not risking too much. So for me, it really is like, bro, it doesn't matter. Look, glitching. Yeah, let's see what happens. The volume is not to be trusted later on in the weeks. I think it might even fucking smash that fucking stop loss. But then again, like I said, it doesn't matter. It happens all the time, all the time. So you can only control the fucking lot size, which is exactly what I've been working on. Let's see, where this takes us. Let's go with 30-minute candle. The 30-minute candle is sort of pushing up, right? But look, whenever you're trading, right, you always need, first and foremost, you need to look at high time frame confirmations, and then you need to look at lower time frame confirmations, right? You need to look at certain confirmations. When you go to lower time frame, you only look at the lower time frame for trying to see. Wait, let me just adjust my stop loss. Right, you can only look at lower time frames for entries, right? For entries and the way candles are forming, the candles are behaving, so you can enter. But higher time frames, you need for buyers. You need for your buyers. You need to know, like, okay, is it a good idea to enter? you know. So you can sort of see the previous candle was rejecting, and the 15-minute candle, you sort of have in a weird way some volume, right? So I would essentially, I mean, that's a key for me to enter, right? But then again, like I said, hey, if you lose, you lose. You don't need to cry about it, you know? You don't need to cry about it. The weather is nice, you know. Right, you have any questions? Oh, oh, the laugh. Hey, she, when is that happening? Can you hear me and all that? Or is it fucking, I don't know. Okay, right. Can you see proper? Or what is it? Right, so it's just a rejection at this point. I think I'm gonna close like half of my position, you know? Just gonna close half of my position, right? It's gonna take it easy. Also, something very important is whatever you plan on losing, lose less. Bruv, if you've planned you're gonna risk like $100, right? Try your best to lose less than $100, right? Try your best to lose less than what your actual planned risk is. Wait, can you hear me now? And can you see and all that? Is it working? Oh, sounds. Oh shit, I've got mod controls and all that. Bro, it says 3 people are watching, but I don't I don't really see anyone. Chat paused. Oh, okay, no, I thought you said that. Right. So, in case this does not work out, right, we go to the 30-minute time frame. We wait for some sort of structure to form, you know, some sort of confirmation, and then we enter again. You know, it's totally fine. It's not a big deal. Let's see what happens. Let's see where this takes us. It's really just ranging at this point, you know. There's like barely any volume. If you got any questions, like what advice do you have? Um, right. So what I would say is start with a demo account. Right. Do not deposit money at first. But hey, if you want to do it, be my guest. But do understand that you can lose money 100%. That's all I'm gonna say to you. You need to understand you can lose money, and hey, just deposit like $20 or $30 to begin with, and then you can try it. You need to get that feeling in, you need to get that feeling in when your money's actually on the line, and then you're trying to, you know, make some profits and all that bullshit. You need to get that feeling in. And hey, if that works out, 100%, I would say deposit at least like $20 or $30. But keep in mind, you can lose that money. Yeah, just keep in mind, like, shit happens all the fucking time, so you don't have to be like, bruv. Yeah, yeah, you can make a demo account on that. But I would say MetaTrader 5 is a lot easier to deal with. You know, you can also use MT5. It's pretty straightforward. It's not a big deal. It's literally like 5 minutes and you've already got an account that you're trading. But remember, demo trading is different. Live trading is, bruv, it's totally different. It is totally the feeling and all of that bullshit. It really fucks you up. You know. Right. So, right, I'm just trying to find a. Okay. Okay. Right. So what is happening here, bruv? Right. 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 So this camera is closed in a very certain way. Point 4, 0.04. Hey, I mean, it is working out, you could say. Oh, okay, I don't know. I would say the interface is very easy, to deal with. It's not that big of a deal. But why is this not going the way that? But should I press? Oh, fuck it, can't be asked. Yeah, yeah. So MT5 is it's got clean interface, easy to deal with. It's not that big of a fucking right. So I'm gonna place my positions in because I think it could keep on going up. So yeah, so MT5 is very straightforward, very very straightforward. I would say it's one of the best interfaces for beginners, especially. So yeah, if you're starting out, I would say just do MT5. But CTrader is for experts, because you can really calculate risk and you can really calculate literally every single thing that goes on. So yeah, so that's what it is. Bro, the 5 minute candle closed in such a weird way. Like it's got literally no upper wick, no bottom wick, nothing, bruv. That is just mental. 'Cause Right, let's just wait for, I don't know, let's just wait for shit to happen. I think I would personally aim for something like this, personally, right? But look, if you've got a larger position, wait, let me see if we have any questions. Does a demo account help you make or lose money, or just to help you, get you used to trading, right? Because a demo account does not help you make money unless it's a funded account, right? Which I will get to afterwards. But I really want to make a proper video on that because it's it's really not something I can explain on live, I need to go through it like proper because you don't want to waste money on that if you don't know what essentially if you don't know what it is. So funded accounts are a great way to make a lot of money. But yeah, I mean, I really have to go through the whole thing first for you lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna try seeing what way I can make videos for you guys. Yeah, yep, yes sir. Right, I think this is a good entry. Let me see uh, if something is happening here. We do have this level, but no, not 5 minutes, 15. Let's go 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes is looking fine, right? So we do have some sort of rejections here. Let's say, like, for example, if I've got a large position open, I can close 50% when it comes here and then let the rest run, you know? Just let the fucking position run. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just, keep them coming, you know? I love, letting it out, but I just need someone to ask questions, you know what I mean? Because I've posted this on my stories and all that, bruv. I'm trading, and if you guys want to know how to trade and this and that, just let me know and all that bullshit I've done. But literally, I post on my stories like making money and this and that, but still people just don't want to know. Like I just find it so fucking weird. Like it's literally in front of you, but I don't know. They still don't want to know. It's like you choose to be poor. It is what it is. I can't be asked. I've got my own shit going on. So, really, I mean, oh, wow. Damn, bruv. Are you looking at that? Sheesh. Right, nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this to come here or something, and then I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna take out. It's gonna be a good day. Right, I'm out. I'm out, bruv. Yeah, I'm out. I'm totally out, bruv. That was good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Yeah, yeah. I'm very, very happy with that. Yeah, so essentially, look, I placed in this position, right? Right, Andrea. It's funny too. Yeah, yeah, it is. But look, I appreciate you coming in and trying to see how it's done. Because look, I've been here for such a long time, and I've been literally on my charts on my laptop just trying to see how this works. And I've learned something, and I really want to first and foremost just document my journey. Well, imagine if we held, that would have been amazing. But I really want to document my journey, yes. But I really want to teach others as well, because I don't like slaving away for hours and hours and not getting time to enjoy my life. Do you know what I mean? So I'm really just trying to get it out, like bro, there's this way to make money and it's not gambling. If you try learning it, you can make proper money, good money that you can make from here, right? And essentially I'm just trying to teach people. But it's really straightforward. And hey, you always, yeah, straight up. Yeah, I love that. I love that you're willing to learn. I rate it. But some people, I mean, I post it on my stories like, bro, I made money this way, I made money that way, and still, bro, like, I don't know what goes in your head, and you're like, nah, I've got better things to do. I don't know, fucking scrolling on fucking Instagram or something, bruv. Look at that, bro. Literally fucking not even 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, and I've already made like decent money, man. But hey, some people are just, I don't know, man. I find it funny. I just find it funny. But hey, props to those who are actually trying to learn, like yourself, you know. Props to you. Props to you. Right. So, first and foremost, download MT5, right? Then you have make a demo account. Thank you, appreciate, you know, a demo account and trade, right? And do that for a month. Then you come to the point where, no, that's not how you spell where now, is it? Where you're actually profitable. I'm having a choke, man. Where you're actually profitable, deposit like $10 to $20, and then remember, you can lose that money. That $10 to $20, you can lose that money. But look, at least you're gonna learn something, okay? Oh, look who it is. How you doing? You know. But yeah, so download MT5, make a demo account, trade for a month. Then you come to the point where you're actually profitable. Deposit $10 to $20. But the first, the most important thing is, which you have to focus on first, is strategy, right? The most important thing, Andrea, is strategy, right? Which is something I want to, I can try explaining it on live, but trust me, it would not make sense because it's not straightforward. It's not very difficult, but you have to take notes and proper, and I have to prepare first, So I would prefer making a video and then, just posting it online, and maybe that would be easier for you to understand as well, because you can, play it again and again. So, I know what you said. Don't trade more than twice a day, right? Yeah. Don't trade more than twice a day. Look at this perfect, I would say, execution. So my stop loss was here, right? But then I put it here because you haven't traded your stop loss, and boom. So that is almost 100 pips, right? But anyways, you have to no more than twice a day. If I trade once and I make profits, if I make money, I'm out. I'm not even trading, twice. Just once, done. Literally done. I'm out. I'm not gonna be, hanging around for fucking losing more money. Here's how I look at it. The longer I stay in the markets for, the longer, the more chance I have to lose my money. Let's just say I made around 7%, right? 7% of my capital, which I prefer to not disclose at the moment. But trust me, I will. I want to in the future. I want to work on a challenge. I want to try taking $50 to $5,000, right? That's what I want to try doing in the future. So, but I want to do that after I post my videos and after I post my strategies and all that stuff, So I want to do a $50 to $5,000 video, like a whole series or something like that. Then afterwards, I want to do like 200 to 50,000. But that is a stretch. Let's see when I when that happens. But yeah. not, I don't want to disclose right now, but I will in the future. But let's say I've made like 7%, which is mental. 7% is fucking amazing. For me, 1%, 2% is fine. It's decent. 7% is fucking mental. So yeah, that's how much I made. And yeah, so what I would tell you is go to MT5, make a demo account. Um, Meanwhile, you can watch a few of Raja Bank's videos, right? Meanwhile, you can do that because let's be honest, he's amazing. He's an amazing trader. He's the best trader, for me at least. So watch a few Raja Banks videos, and once you're done with that, what I would say is maybe try depositing after you traded with the demo account for a month. Try depositing $10 to $20 or 30 or 40. I mean, whatever you easy with losing essentially, because trust me, there's a decent chance of you losing that money. There we go. Now I was fucking out of my screen, man. That was fucking annoying. But anyways, see, this is exactly why I'm not trying to ride the whole fucking move. I'll just take my fucking pips and I'm out. Even this was a stretch. Normally, if I'm getting like this, I'm out. you know, I don't want to fucking stay around to fucking lose lose money for no fucking reason. But I took this trade because I was positive. We've had amazing fucking volume. So I was thinking to myself, do you know what? It sounds fair to me if I fucking place a buy and aim for at least this portion of this whole week. I think that's gonna be fine for me, and it was. And yeah, I mean there we are. I was not trading. I was just anticipating, and it did not work out. But hey, that's what it is. Let's look at GBP JPY. Right, I'm not really interested in GBP JPY at the moment. So yeah, I mean, I agree. Raja is amazing, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, Raja is the best. Raja Banks is the best, Roxanne. Raja Banks is the best ever, bro. You know, like he doesn't even know it, but he's my mentor, man. He's my mentor, bro. 100%. I love Raja Banks, man. But hey, I think I'm probably done for the day. I've got a nice buy in. I'm gonna have to do some social work afterwards because I need some people to see this bullshit, and try watching and make some money instead of fucking doom scrolling all the fucking time. I don't understand why people prefer doom scrolling over this. But yeah, I need to do work on my socials and all that because I need on my part I need some viewers. I need to get out there. I need to document my journey, and on the viewers part, I need to teach them how to trade. And yeah, that's just what it is. But thank you so much. Yeah, yeah, go on. Shoot away. I mean, 100% shoot away. Would you consider trading a hobby? Yeah, 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 100%. 100%, bro. When you start trading, please, 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 please do not think that this is going to make you rich overnight. Please. I've lost so much money thinking that, bro. I used to work like 3 jobs, right? I think I've told you this before as well. I used to have 3 jobs, right? And I used to do trading on the side. And then I thought to myself, do you know what? If I quit 2 of these jobs, just work 1 job, and I do trading on the side, maybe I can make money. Bro, I fucking lost so much money doing that. And I thought to myself, do you know what? If I use my fucking my fucking head, right, and I keep the jobs, but I just do trading on the side, yeah, like just for fun. I think that's a better option. Because I don't have to rely on it. I think as soon as you start relying on trading too much, that's when you really fuck up. And of course, I mean you can rely on trading, but you need to reach a certain point to be able to do that. Right now, it's just a hobby. It's just a side, a thing I'm doing on the side. Just a thing I'm doing on the side. It's not my main thing. So remember, when you start trading, it's a hobby. It's a thing you do on the side. You're just trying to learn. You're just trying to do it. You're just trying to take some risk afterwards in the future. But not right now. is there any more questions? Just let me know. 100%. I'll answer any of your questions. Roxanne, Andrea, anything. Just let me know. And if not, I'm gonna be out potential money making hobby right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't think that it's gonna make you rich overnight. No, not for now at least. Maybe in the future. Let's hope. I mean, we pray, but not right now. No chance. No, it's not gonna happen. But hey, if you have any more questions, shoot away. I'm here. I'm here. But if not, then I'm gonna be, going away. Gonna get active on my socials. I need to post some videos and all that. I need to get some traffic coming my way. Do you know what I mean? I need to get some traffic. But yeah, I don't think there's people watching me on YouTube because yeah, I don't know, I need to do so many things. If you have any questions, just let me know. If not, just let me know as well. I'll just fucking close the stream. And yeah, yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm happy today. Today was a nice day. Today was a nice day. Whether we plan on losing, lose less, 100%. 100%. Meanwhile, while I'm waiting for your answers, I'm gonna look at some crypto. I don't really do crypto. I can't lie. I'm not really interested in crypto. Not in the slightest. No. I think there's a lot of money in crypto, but it's very risky. You never know what's gonna happen. Bitcoin's just been ranging for I don't know how many fucking weeks. Fucking 70, 60,000, right? Which is just mental. It went to fucking 100,000 or something. Yeah, it's just I don't understand. Hey, so I'm guessing you don't have any more questions. If that's true, just let me know. If not, I mean either way, I'm just gonna be closing the stream in about 6 minutes. 3:10, I'm thinking. But yeah, that's just what it is. Just look at some Ethereum. Bitcoin. Bitcoin fun. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bitcoin. Come on. Right. Right. XRP. People said XRP is gonna blast in a few years. Where's the blast, man? Where's the? Where is it? Nothing. Nothing. Fucking nothing. This is why I don't like crypto. I don't like holding crypto. I could do. I love stocks. I love fucking indices and ETFs and all that stuff. I like it. I don't mind it. But I don't like crypto. I don't know. It's just something about crypto. I'm not really. Oh wait, what the fuck is this? Ah, there we go. I don't know. I just don't find it. I'm not really comfortable with fucking crypto. Not really comfortable with it. I don't know why. Let's look at GBP and Pakistani rupee, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's how we do it. Come on. A daily time frame, eh? Pakistan is a fucking backward country, man. I can't lie. Just the way it is. Just the way it's always been. But hey, we try. We try. To AE, man. Yeah, man. Pakistan currency's just been fucking. It used to be in '07. It used to be 125. That is mental. So it used to be 125. And now it's fucking. $340, $390, mental. I think there's no questions anymore, right? So I'm probably gonna try closing the stream now. But thank you so much. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna try getting active on my socials, right? And yeah, if you have any more questions, just message me on Instagram or something. I'm always online, just trying to sort my streams out and all that. But yeah, thank you so much. See you guys in a bit. I don't know if there's anyone watching me on YouTube. Got 5 views for no fucking no fucking reason, right? No one's watching me. But anyways, yeah, I mean, thank you so much for watching. If there's anyone watching.